All right, guys, it is so good to be back here on YouTube. I've been going for a while, primarily because, like everybody in the world right now, every life has changed. And with my kids being home all the time, I can't really make videos. So I'm actually at a different location right now making videos. So I'm going to present as many videos as I can, probably in the next few days and going into next week. This is going to take several videos to explain, but I'm going to show you how everything that's going on and how the Lord revealed to me recently that the timing that we've been watching for is Pentecost. It's right here. And I'm going to explain that to you. Like I said, it may take several videos. This is the most amazing revelation of my ministry. Of everything I revealed in my videos, I'm eternally grateful to the Lord for showing me this, because this is the most amazing thing. And I was blown away by this. I could not, despite my situation with my kids being home, I couldn't wait to try and find another location where I could go and record videos. I had to find somewhere where I could get some privacy to do it. And so I want to, but before I get into the revelations, I needed to explain to you guys real quick in this video. This is just an explanation of how the spring feasts work, so you understand the dates for the spring feast this year. I'm going to go into this real quick. This will be a short video, and then we'll go right into the revelations in the next video. And when I show you the confirmations of this, you're going to be blown away. It's very important you make the information, let everybody you know see these videos I'm about to put out. And again, and I always say in my videos, there's no glory to me for this at all. All glory, honor, and praise be to God for revealing this to me, because this is truly incredible. I wouldn't know any of it if he hadn't shown it to me. All right, so I'm going to start off by quickly explaining how the feast of the Lord work. And just the spring feast, okay? Because that's all we need to deal with right now. All right, in Leviticus 23, all right, so the explanation for this feast and how God told the Jews to celebrate it is in Leviticus 23. You can go read it for yourself. But basically, we are right now in the first month of the biblical calendar. We are in what's called Nisan. Okay. And that began on the evening of March 25th, because it always starts on the evening of the day before. That is the day the new moon was sighted. So March 26th would be Nisan 1. This would count as Nisan 1. Because the moon was seen by several witnesses in Israel on March 25th. And that was after the equinox, which is crucial. But you guys can go to Nania's channel and go back to a video she made in 2013 about the turn of the seasons. You can just type that into YouTube. Nania, turn of the year or turn of the seasons 2013. And you'll find the video. Now, I don't agree with everything she teaches, but she was dead on accurate in this video and very detailed. And she explained very well how to tell that we are truly in the correct months of spring. God made it so that we can know, and we don't need to be wondering if we're off by a month. Now, the Jews, in many years, they are off by a month, but not this year. They had the timing correct this year. The true start of spring was the evening of March 25th. Now, I believe they're off by a day because they tend to preset their calendars. But my point being that they're not off by a month this year. They're correctly in the correct month of Nisan right now. Now, so let's go back to this. And again, as I said, you can go watch Nania's video to get the understanding of this. So here we go. So being that Passover is the 14th of Nisan, that would actually begin, if we're counting it correctly, that would be today. Today would start the 14th of Nisan and making April 8th the 14th. Okay? Unleavened bread goes from the 15th to the 21st. It's a 7-day feast of unleavened bread. And that follows right after Passover. So that would be tomorrow evening, and so it would be April 9th would be the 15th, and it would end with the 21st of Nisan on the evening of April 15th. It's 7 days from the 15th of Nisan to the 21st of Nisan. Then we have first fruits. This is the third feast. This falls within that same week of unleavened bread. Now, the 17th of Nisan, which is the day that Jesus resurrected from the grave, would be April 11th. But first fruits can be anywhere within this week of 7 days of unleavened bread. Okay, but the 17th of Nisan would be actually April 11th this year. Okay, but again, if you Google, you'll see the Jews may be off by a day. I think they're not going to start Passover until tomorrow, but that's all right though. But I just wanted to show you guys the correct dates, but it's okay either way though. Now, the important thing is when we come to Pentecost. Okay, so let's let's get to this right now when we come to Pentecost. Now, very important that you guys understand how to count this. And I apologize again for this video, but I just want to get this out of the way real quick before I get into the explanation of what really matters here and show you what is truly incredible. Pentecost is the 50th day after first fruits. Now, the way it works is the Lord told them on the morrow after the Sabbath, the day after the Sabbath, when the priest waves the first fruits of their harvest on behalf of them for the people, they are to count from that day, the day after the Sabbath, 7 weeks, and then one more day, which brings you to the 50th day. So 7 weeks would bring you to day 49. And then the next day, the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, would be the 50th day. That would be Pentecost. So there's a lot of confusion about how to count, where you start the counting of the Omer, what would be day 1. But the Jews understand this, and the Lord explained it to me, and I understand this as well. The correct counting, I believe, when the Lord says the day after the Sabbath, it would be the first day that you're able to present first fruits. Since the Sabbath is the 15th, Leviticus 23 says that the Sabbaths of unleavened bread are the 15th, which is the first day of unleavened bread, and the 7th day, which is the 21st of Nisan. Since the first day and the 7th day are the Sabbath, that means the second day of unleavened bread, which would be the 16th of Nisan, as you see right here, that would be the first day they could begin counting the Omer and present the first fruits. So the Jews understand that. If you look it up, this is how they understand it. The 16th of Nisan counts as day 1. That would be April 10th. This Friday, April 10th, would be day 1 of the counting of the Omer, the 16th of Nisan. From there, you count 7 weeks, which is 49 days, plus one more day, the 50th day, would bring you to May 29th, the evening of the 28th to the 29th. Now, we as Christians, and there's a decent argument for this, we as Christians always celebrate Pentecost on a Sunday. So we have it listed this year as being May 31st. So it's any time, though, it's, you know, it could fall any time in between the 29th and the 31st would be the true Shavuot or Pentecost this year, the 50th day. All right. So that's why I have that down there. Anytime in this weekend from the 28th to the 31st of May. That is true Pentecost this year. We're not a month behind. We don't need to move ahead next month and thinking that we're a month off. We're not. The Jews have the correct month, even though they may be off by a day. But that's why we leave some room here for this whole weekend in May would be true Pentecost. All right. And as I said to you, this entire video and everything I'm about to reveal to you is about Pentecost. Pentecost is the timing the Lord showed me of these events. This information is going to absolutely blow you away, and I can't wait to get started on it. So I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to show you guys how the feasts work, because now I'm going to get into the unbelievable revelations that the Lord gave me. You have to get this to everybody you know and make this go viral. This is it. Pentecost is it. The beginning of the events. I'm going to get started with this right away. I can't wait. I don't want to waste any more time.